we have about the Real Housewives of Orange County. Things seem really fractured there, especially with this situation involving Katie Janela recording Shannon
Oh,
Bedore.
yeah. Gina Kirschenheiter came out saying it made the cast feel unsafe.
Katie supposedly recorded Shannon during, like, a meltdown.
That's the claim. Shared it with Jennifer Pedranti and Alexis Bellino. Though Katie insists she only shared it with her husband, Matt.
Still, Gina wasn't having it, right?
Not at all. She went on Page Six's virtual reality and called Katie's instinct to record icky and violating. She basically said, you just don't do that. It's never bad enough to record anyone.
Which, you know, raises a lot of ethical questions, especially in that environment.
Absolutely. It really brings to life the problem with covert recordings. It shatters trust. And you have to remember, Shannon was going through a terrible time.
Yeah, wasn't that when she was being sued by her ex, John Jansen, for the facelift? And he just got engaged to Alexis?
Exactly. Gina pointed that out. Shannon was having the worst year of her life. So the context makes the recording seem even more, well, questionable.
Did Gina have advice for Katie?
Yeah, she said basically, don't record it. Go into the next day of filming and tell Shannon. Talk it out on camera, essentially. Gina thought that would have been a better trajectory for Katie on the show.
Has Katie apologized?
Apparently, she apologized to Shannon, yeah. But reports say she's still on the outs with most of the cast, except maybe Tamra Judge.
And wasn't there another incident with Katie? Something about a video.
Yeah, separate thing. Katie called out Gretchen Rossi and Jennifer Pedranti for a video mocking Asians, calling it hurtful and inappropriate.
Okay.
Gretchen responded saying the video wasn't aimed at Katie specifically, and they took it down immediately once they realized it could be offensive. So just more layers of conflict surrounding Katie this season.
Okay, still with the Real Housewives of Orange County. Let's get into the NOA trip. That sounded incredibly dramatic. And ended with Tamra Judge quitting on Instagram.
Yeah, that was wild. A very public, unhinged Instagram story, as it was described. Seemed like she was genuinely done.
What led up to that? The trip sounded tense from the start.
It really did.
Yeah.
Gina apparently tried to separate the women because Shannon Bedore refused to be around Katie, saying she felt unsafe. So you had Emily with Tamra, Shannon, and Katie sort of kept apart.
And Tamra was going through stuff personally too, right?
Yeah, she mentioned revisiting a place she'd been with Teddy, just weeks before Teddy's brain tumor diagnosis. That's heavy stuff. She was trying to power through, but she also admitted alcohol makes her nasty.
Yeah.
She wanted sober talks.
Which didn't seem to happen.
No. Jen Pedranti was planning to confront Tamra about some fatty photo situation, and then things really blew up at the Voodoo Queen's house.
Oh, right. Some of them refused to participate.
Yeah. Gretchen, Tamra, and Shannon opted out, but the real explosion was about a rumor.
What was the rumor?
Tamra accused Katie Janela of telling bloggers that Gretchen Rossi said Tamra had roofied her like 17 years ago during that infamous Naked Wasted episode.
Whoa. Okay, that's a massive accusation.
Huge. Gretchen was apparently appalled, but also seemed to think Tamra was an unreliable source. Tamra claimed two people told her this.
Did Gretchen believe Katie?
Gretchen seemed to believe Katie's denial, yeah. She apparently connected it to hints Tamra had dropped earlier and some questions Heather Dubrow had asked about bloggers. Then Tamra apparently backtracked and blamed an unnamed source.
So just pure chaos. And the dinner.
The dinner was the final straw, it seems. Shannon apparently unleashed on Katie, screaming she cannot stand her.
Yikes.
And then Jen confronted Tamra, who was described as not in her right mind, sloshed, speaking incoherently. Gina told Tamra she was being rude and sloshed.
And Tamra just left.
Left the table, cried, apparently flipped out on Heather, texted Gina to fuck off, and texted Heather, I'm out. Gina crossed the line.
And then the Instagram story.
Then the Instagram story. It was a long run. When life gives you real problems, this reality doesn't make sense. Peace out. I'm out.
Okay, let's